Testing. Testing. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, there we go. What's up, bud? Just rearranging how the room. I'm getting tired of offering shit. Yeah, I think we're having internet issues. Am I back? We good? I'm back? Okay, good. Yeah, fucking internet, I swear to fuck. But Lord Alcatraz. I don't know if it lagged when I said hello, but welcome. Internet's fine in your room? Well, I don't want to hear your shit, okay? I don't want to hear it, young lady. I already forgot where the fuck I was at. Okay. So these aren't in the way. I'm going to loop those around. There we go. Oh, I need an HDMI cable. Which is where the Elgato comes into play. And like I said, a lot of cables. Obviously, the internet's going to be shit. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know it. Right. This here, expensive, worth it. Works a lot better than other ones I've had. It was like $300. You probably get it cheaper nowadays. All right. We's gonna do this one at a time. I forgot what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. There. All right. But if anybody's in the chat, go ahead and say hello while I do this shit. Oh, wait, I don't even plug that in yet. Oopsie. I gotta set up the Elgato first. Oh, what am I fucking up right now? Fucking something up. Okay, so I need one from the TV to the in. I need to unplug this. Actually, no, I do need this for here. That's right, that's right. I'm not fucking up. My brain's just not working. There's that. Don't pinch any cables. Hi, buds. How's it going? That's a little weird. Thank you, I think. All right, grab this here. Oh, that's my camera. I need the fucking camera. I need this other HDMI cable. Thank you. Well, how are you doing tonight, honey buns, besides admiring my eye sockets? This one here is out. So out should be what gets plugged into the Xbox. Then I need this cable to hook the Elgato up. Yeah. Just gotta go over these ports here. I don't think I've ever had anybody say I have nice eye sockets. It's a new one for me. Oh, come on. There we go. Come on, damn it. Over. There we go. Whew. Well, you're a girl. Of course you're going to say that. Might not need any of those zip ties. I think I'm doing pretty good without the zip ties. Doing pretty damn good. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. This one can go up. Hopefully I didn't knock you guys over. No? Okay, good. Nice. Nice. Alright. Cable goes in here. Hopefully I can rotate this bitch. Not really. Set that there. 360 controller. Xbox Series S controller. PS3 controller. Get those all situated so they're over there. I gotta figure out spots for these two other consoles. Fuck. Oh. Guess I could do that. And then I get the microphone arm set up. Okay. This is all work in progress, okay? It's work in progress. Alright, I got a opportunity to do a sticker here, so hold on 1 second. Did you like the Dallas? How's it going? Door's confusing the fuck out of you? Hold on. That one? That's the door outside because I'm in the mud room. And Zen's ass is Jerry. That's not my name. My name's Ducky. Kristen says changing. What do you mean? Go ahead and get this. Button. Start. There we go. Tappers at the top? No, you're right. The people that put this thing together are retarded. I'll just fucking say it. They're retarded, yeah. And how are we doing, Dallas, Kristen, Zav. Zav. Something like that. So you're not quite baked, Dallas. But yeah, it does. Yep. It's really stupid. Dude, there's so many places like that in this place. Some of the windows are fucked up, doorways, some of the paneling and the lights aren't right. It's all goofy. Alright. I gotta figure out this bitch. Passcode inspection? That is a good fucking question, dude. That is a good fucking question. So, if I set this here, stretch it out to there. Alright, that's going to get in the way of the game, so move it back like that, maybe. do not fall on my keyboard. It was very expensive. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? If you're just popping in, I have a sticker question up about the final season of Stranger Things. Did you guys like it or not? That is the question. Yeah, that right there must work. I had a landlord once that wouldn't allow me to mow my lawn with a gas-powered mower. Been a homeowner ever since. Was it part of an HOA? Forsaken says no. And Dallas says he loves Stranger Things. What about this final season, though? Dallas, what did you think of this final season? No HOA? Huh. Your landlord sounded like a dick. Hammer time. Noise. Order. There we go. Number one. This is to hold the arm in place. That should work. Seem fine to you? Don't really understand the hate? Well, because they left so many things unanswered. The show was slow. I think they gave Holly way too much screen time. For a character that was a back piece for the entire franchise, she's all of a sudden the main character for the final season. Which I guess if they're trying to keep it kid-oriented, it kind of makes sense. But I didn't like the way Vecna died. Vecna died very fast. I did not like that. Yeah, Dallas, I have... it's the youth. And I can kind of get that, except they should have had that a little bit in 4. And then it would have been fine. If they would have started it off in 4, where they're showing like younger kids and whatnot, that would have been fine. The reason why I don't like it all that much is because they just ran at you in this last season, where Vecna meets the 12 kids, and in order to bring back Mind Flare and all that shit, and yeah, I didn't like the way that they did it. But if they had introduced it in 4, because Vecna was taking people in 4, if anybody that's watching remembers, that's why he was going after Max, that's why he was going after other people. Hello, yo. How's it going? Yeah. And the Will scene. Everybody knew he was gay. Everybody knew he was gay. Hello, Mo. You had the first season, literally the first episode was the first season, first episode. The reason why Will's mom went to Hopper, she specifically mentioned kids didn't like him because he was different. In season 2, when they're, I can't remember if it's the first scene we get where they're back at the school or when they're at the arcade, but Will gets called a fairy. And then season 3 was the entire season of Will talking to, or wanting to, how do I phrase this? He was pissed watching Mike and Elle together. We knew about this shit. Yeah. It's like, come on, we did not need that. What else? I should have put a spoiler warning, but it's kind of in the title. Another thing that pissed me off was nobody died. So that takes away all the tension from the other 4 seasons because there's no stakes. Someone had to die. Someone had to die. Whether it was one of the kids, Hopper, Joyce, somebody had to die. And the fact that nobody did means everybody got a happy ending, so there's no stakes for the entire fucking show. Let's see, Dallas says, that part I didn't like. I'll agree. Let's pause the literal end of the world and tell you secret. Yeah. So they left that open to interpretation. When Mike is talking about L, it's not a fact. Because Max, or it was Lucas, asked, how do you know this? And he said it was a feeling. So when they showed her somewhere else, it wasn't confirmed. Import says, to be honest, I didn't even watch it. I'm sorry. Oh, you're good, dude. You're good. I completely understand. This show, its final season, wasn't good. And the real issue with it is it's the final season. This show started Netflix. Exactly. It had nothing to do with the story. I assume she's either dead or she's now where Vecna used to be stuck. Possible. But yeah, Slip Job. Welcome to the stream, by the way. If you're wondering why I'm holding the hammer, I'm trying to rearrange my setup for streaming while discussing Stranger Things. Yeah, we had what's her name? Robin. Robin came out as gay in season 3. Had no problem with that. The way it was handled, no problem with that at all. But the way that they handled Will, when we knew from season 1 that he was gay, it just took the show and whoosh, it right down the middle. And it's kind of fun. Now I got to figure out where I'm putting my PS3 and my Xbox 360, though. That part's not going to be fun. All right, now I got to figure out where I'm going to put this last nail. I think I'll hold off on the nail for a second. Got to figure out the other stuff. Don't fall on the floor. I don't want to step on that. Whoa, Dallas. Actually, you know what? There's not a single PS3 game that I would defend that with, but yeah. Yeah, see, Zachary, yeah, it's the exact same thing, yeah. Slipjaw says, lol, yeah, there are much more important things they could put in the final season. Exactly. I had a PS5, but I had to sell it. See, Fry, there's nothing more productive and real to be thinking and talking about. Yeah, if you don't like it, Fry, you can scroll, dude. We're discussing the whole season, not a particular part. If you don't like it, dude, that's what the scroll feature's for. Exactly, Dallas, exactly. $300 million people starving right now, and you're sitting here in my chat bitching? Go donate some money. Ever play Lethal Company? No, I have the skin in Fortnite, though. Talk about whatever he wants. Yep. Kind of watching, not the whole thing, but they could have done better. Absolutely. Send him some food, bro. Yep, exactly. Crazy. That's some crazy comments, but you know what? You're not wrong. My plate carrier, I don't have one. I want to get one, but I don't have one. Shiamash says North Carolina. I didn't get another comment for that, so I don't know what that's based off of. Let's find a solution together. Well, you ain't going to find a solution beyond this chat, dude. Yeah, Zachary, that came out a year or so ago. I don't remember. Well, the chat's moving a lot. There were Fortnite skins, but I was talking about Lethal Company. Cringe the way it was done. Agreed. Pandering. Oh, absolutely. Charlie Kirk conspiracies. You mean like how the government had him killed? I heard that one. Johnny says, get one. Dude, they're expensive. Plate carriers are expensive. Yes, crazy. I agree. We are Charlie Kirk. But yeah, none of the Fortnite skins for Stranger Things look good except for Vecna. Love the show made for kids. So seeing kids get eaten, ripped apart, their bodies getting mangled. Yeah, it's a kid's show. Stranger Things. Is that Magic the Gathering? Because the first thing that came to my mind was Marjorie Taylor Greene. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, Lacey, they're fine. It's just chats. A lot of people are posting comments, and I'm trying to keep up with it. Probably says I like the one with the magic powers. Which one, dude? Nightmares? Are you talking about Vecna? Hey, Aaron. You liked it? I didn't, dude. I just couldn't. Compared to all the other seasons, and I think there was a lot of stuff done in this season that ruined the other four. Really? Just wanted to let them all know not to spam. Oh, yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, but they needed to explain a little bit of that. Vecna's backstory. You can't just throw his entire backstory in one episode of the last season. Eat spam. Spam's good. Coffee shop called Valhalla. Solid. Did you know that one character was gay? Yeah. There's two actually. There are conspiracies. Well, three technically if you count the nurse. There are conspiracies that the Stranger Things and ultimately the Monahawk Project was linked to the Gate program. Oh. Best part of the whole show? I disagree, Solid. I was expecting some elements from the play, except for that play scene from the Broadway. Never seen the play. And the fact that you would have to go see the play in order to understand the show makes no sense to me whatsoever. Not everybody's going to fly to New York to go to Broadway to see the Stranger Things play. I'm not. Fuck that. Oh, is it free on Netflix? Maybe. I might watch that. What's it called? I have zero desire to see Stranger Things on Broadway. Exactly, Dallas. I'm not here to watch a fucking play. I'm here to watch a fucking show. You know what show did it right on Netflix with the ending of the show, the first shadow? Okay. All right. And let's see. Hide user from channel. You're gone. First shadow. Okay. This live is not official LGBT. So Jesus, you can take this middle finger. Not the real Jesus. That Jesus. Slipjaw, these phone streams, you always get people like that. I've gotten used to it. That's what the ban button's for. Like I said, I got like 2 rules for my chat. Don't spam, and don't make comments you can't back up. Nice try, Dumb Daily. Exactly, Dallas. See, Dallas gets it. Dallas gets it. But nice try, Gun Daily, and I like your, what is it called, a PvP? A PFP. I don't remember. The Avatar. Nice. Alright, where am I putting this PS3? It's shit. But yeah, for the final season, it was really not great. But like I was saying before that one dude popped in, if it was a dude, you know what I'm saying? The one show on Netflix that did it really well was Squid Games. They knew when to quit, they knew how to do the 3 seasons, and they didn't overextend themselves. You got 5 people to do that? Damn, dude, you ain't getting my ass. Nope. Slipjaw, I do quite a few. High Spicy Rice, it was okay. Yeah, I think it was very meh. Easily the worst season in my opinion. Slipjaw, I have a lot that I actually have to get through. Like I just did Black Site, Area 51, X-Men Origins Wolverine I'm doing for members. I finished Batman Arkham Origins. Terminator Salvation I did the other day. I have a lot, actually, of 360 games and PS3 games I got to go through. Pretty happy about the way Vecna died, though. Axe kills and metal. Yeah, but I think he went way too easy. Nice try, Jacobine. Nice try, dude. That number, when people ask me to say it, proves there's a mental issue going on. I never played any of Sly Cooper's. Wait, maybe I did. Sly Cooper. Nope, I'm thinking Jack and Dexter. Yeah, I don't think I've ever played any of the Sly Coopers. Well, Jacobine, when you do live streams and you get a couple dozen people wanting you to say that number, it gets old really quick. Risotto's here. How's it going? I suppose I thought he was just super weakened. Maybe. I don't know. Jack and Daxter is also a classic. That's true. I haven't played them in a while. Doing pretty good, Risotto. I'm just losing things around, talking about the last season of Stranger Things. Chilling. Just finished some coffee. Probably going to go grab another cup. Okay, Risotto, where did you stop watching Stranger Things? I'm curious. No, what I'm saying is that number took over. And if people asked you, there's a high chance that somebody's got a mental health illness. I'm not saying you're mentally ill. You're just not helping the cause any. I don't get the trendy stuff. Just the first part, it's boring. Okay, when you say the first part, you mean the first part of season 5, or do you mean the first season? Exactly. See, Dallas, you're banging on all cylinders, dude. It's fucking everywhere, Jacobine. And the amount of people that want streamers and other people to fucking say it is more evidence for it being like brain rot. Gerald, you're a leopard gecko. Tell you what, you're gonna have to tell me how you get him to watch TV. Risotto says normal starter things. First one. Okay, I got you. How the hell do you? That's an interesting task. Battle of 5 armies. I wish, dude. I'd be living in a mansion right now. He's happy. Well, that's good. Battle of 5 armies. That would be nice, man. You know how much money I would have from a Lord of the Rings movie right now? Hot damn. More specifically, The Hobbit, because I know there's somebody in the chat going to yell at me. It wasn't Lord of the Rings. Oh, I am. Here, I'll show you. I am restructuring my setup, and I got these the hammer to put in these nails. So that way, it holds the microphone arm in place, and it won't slip and fall off. That's the band hammer. Hey, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Rather watch Predator vs. Alien, Stranger Things. I liked both of those movies. You've never seen any of the Lord of the Rings. Dude, Slipjaw, what are you doing? You have dwarf vibes. There's more respect with that. I liked Gimli. Gimli was cool. Jocelyn says Stranger Things was horrible. I completely agree. And Dallas says Lord of the Rings is amazing. Oh, yeah. How do you go through life not seeing Lord of the Rings or Star Wars? So it was like Stranger Things in UK. A bit odd, isn't it? Yeah. Well, okay, Lacey, to be fair, Slipjaw's not missing out when it comes to the new Star Wars or new Lord of the Rings with uh, what's it called? Rings of Power. Right, Dallas? It's like, how do you go through life with no Lord of the Rings, no Star Wars? You're a TV show guy. Well, dude, wait. Jocelyn says, Fallout interests me at the moment, but it has its cheesy moments. Okay, Jocelyn, I loved the first season. Is season 2 as good, or is it just kind of decent? And Joshua says yes. You liked the final season? I mean, nothing wrong if you liked it. I ain't one of those people. But I hated it, to be honest with you. It started out okay. Oh, no. How many episodes? There's only 3 episodes, isn't there? Well, I say that, and there's only 8 in a season nowadays, so never mind. Episode 3 brought your interest back? Nice. Now, Jocelyn, have you played Fallout New Vegas? Because I heard that's the inspiration behind this season. So I'm kind of curious what elements from the game they put in the show. Other than, of course, the location and the death clause. Every year you do? So do I. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Do you do the DLC as well? Or do you just do like the base game? Yeah, she's just one of those loose ends, Joshua, they just threw into the fucking show. And she had no reason to be there. Sometimes? Nice. Yeah, that's the Indian chick. Dude, Sam Lamb, I'm not gonna shit on you, bro. I completely understand that. And the way that they handle okay, let me clarify. If a character's gay, whatever. If they say they're gay, whatever. It's how it's done and how it's shown. Shotgun a beer? I don't have a beer. I totally would. What name do you like better? Diablo, Jonathan, Joster, Jolene, Cooch O, Risotto, Nero, Scolata, or Dio? I like Cujo Risotto. Sensitive, maybe? Yeah. That's like the Winchesters. I like the gay dude that was in that show. No problems with that. You could totally tell he was gay, but no problems with him. He was funny. But Sam Lamb, yeah, the way that they handled it in this show, yeah. Exactly. See, you get it, Sam Lamb. You get it. Yep, exactly. Or is that Sam I am? I can't tell because it's just a capital I or a capital L. Or I mean a lowercase L. Jolene Cujo and Risotto Nero. I'm going to go Risotto Nero then. Your last name's Winchester? Nice. Good guns. Expensive, but good guns. Right? That's what I want to know. And the next time you go, take me with you. For the past 10, yes, that shit's been happening. Dude, for real. Video games, movies, shows, books. Show Supernatural? Hell yeah. No, Slipjaw. I just bought all those seasons. Are you serious? I agree, Joshua. Yep. Haven't seen it, don't spoil it. Eric, that's the name of the stream, dude. That's the name of the stream. We're discussing the final season, dude. I appreciate you popping in, but there's going to be spoilers. What's my favorite show at the moment? Oh, man. Give me a second to think about that because the chat's moving like crazy. Pitbull says it was all right. Appreciate you popping in. Eric says just scroll, to be honest. Oh, okay, I got you, Eric. But yeah, we're discussing the final season. Like I said, appreciate you popping in, but there's going to be spoilers. It says I haven't seen it at all. You don't want to waste your time. Risotto says he's hungry. Risotto, you're always hungry, bro. Anybody in the chat, Risotto, who's always here, thanks again, Risotto. He's recommended some games. Like, I wouldn't be playing Pocky's Playtime if it wasn't for Risotto. He makes himself like a mountain of food, it seems like, at like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Favorite series of all time is Skins. I don't think I've seen that. What was your opinion on the death of 11? Too little, too late. And the fact that they're not confirming she's dead still goes with something I said earlier in the stream where there's no stakes in this fucking show. None. So the tension built in season 1, for anybody that's starting off this show from the beginning that's never seen it before, season 1, tension, gone. Season 2, tension, gone. Season 3, tension, gone. Season 4, tension, gone. Season 5, no tension whatsoever, and everybody lives. Everybody gets a happy ending. I still hum the theme from time to time. Yeah, I don't think I've seen Skins. Dead Rails, how's it going, dude? Skins is a British drama about drugs. So is it a cop show then? Sounds like a cop show. No? Huh. Jody says, get a life. Dude, you're commenting on my fucking stream to tell me to get a life. So how about you fuck off and get your own life? Teen drama? It's lazy writing. They act like leaving everything up to the watcher's imagination is genius. Well, switch up depending on how they do it. It could be. Okay, Jody, if you're going to say that Stranger Things is for kids, you're an idiot. Because in season 4, we have a monster that bends and snaps bones. And it's got violence in it and shit like that. And you call it a movie. It's a show, dipshit. Watch like one episode of it and don't get why they learn the Demogorgons are weak to fire and they get 2 people. Don't listen to haters? Yeah, I don't. 309 making some hamburgers. Is it 309? No way. Oh, it's 209 here. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? Exactly, Dallas. It's not a movie. I haven't seen Degrassi either, or whatever that is. There's some gore. Exactly. Try Slip. Good comparison. MD Flip. It's called Discussions. You know, people that like things have discussions. So you can wow the fuck out of here. Skins was my shit for a few years. Yeah, Jody, I didn't say anything about that, but Dallas says, love Eddie. Yeah, they killed Eddie too quickly. Deep fried chicken sandwiches. That sounds pretty good. Feel like Vecna was killed way too easily. Yep, I completely agree. Are you monetized? Yes, Sam, I am. That sounded like a, shit. Why am I having a brain fart right now? Dr. Seuss. Yes, Lacey, but that is freedom of speech. MB Flip, you're still here listening, so apparently I'm not too much of a crybaby. Jody says, I get that a lot. You're free to exercise your opinion here. Just I'm going to say mine too. You know what to say about opinions. Everybody has them. And everybody has an opinion. They're like assholes. They all stink. I completely butchered that, by the way. Why the fuck are you standing? I'm rearranging my gaming setup and my streaming setup. No. It's life. Try that again. Panda's like, you fucked that up real bad. I know. Why would you say was your favorite season of Stranger Things? 4. I liked how 4 did Vecna. Stand on your business. Yep, Jody, completely agree. Completely agree. What are you gaming? It kind of depends at the moment. I stream from a couple of different things. Like I just put my PS3 over here, PC's over here, 360's over here. I got my Xbox Series S set up. Yeah, so it kind of just depends. I'm trying to rearrange it a little bit so it's a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? It flows better. It works better. Oh yeah, the actual mind flare. Yeah. I don't like Warzone. Well, okay, hold on. I tried Warzone when it came out. No, Panda. I've played it before, but I don't own it. No. I wish I did. They have what's that, the retro classic thing? There's like 30 or 40 games. Where's my girlfriend tonight? Well, not with you. When will you play Minecraft? I downloaded it on the PC last night, I believe. Still have a Sega Genesis, but it doesn't turn on. Ouch. I heard the Sega Genesis is like one of the best consoles, so that hurts to hear, dude. I'm working on my retro collection. That's what I'm doing mostly now. So I've been getting PS3 games, Xbox 360 games. That's kind of what I've been doing right now. Season 3 of the show should have ended, but are you going to watch the new animated show come soon? I don't know, because I keep hearing one of them's been canceled. Rizzo says he'll be back. Okay. Dallas's best console ever. Minecraft is such a Gen Z. I agree, Panda, which is why I haven't played it yet. I've never touched Minecraft before. Yeah, Dallas, they're doing one. They're doing an animated show, something 1985, where it kind of takes place between seasons 1 and season 2. Wheelie Man says, "Do you want the beef?" I would take a steak right now. I ain't gonna lie, or a beef roast sounds pretty good. No, Slipjaw, I did not. Do you think that there were fillers in Stranger Hide BFS? You still get haircuts? Time to move on, fatty? Hey, every time I fuck your mom, she makes me a sandwich. That's not my fault. I'll watch the animated shit long before the Broadway show. Agree. Wheelie Man says, "Come at me, bro." Okay. My favorite game of all time? Ooh, that's easily Fallout New Vegas or Kingdom of Amalur. Kingdom of Amalur actually got the company shut down that made it because nobody bought it, and then it was a huge success afterwards. No Final Fantasy? Never played Final Fantasy. Devil May Cry 2? Never touched Devil May Cry. Nope. I barely touched the Ninja Gaiden games. God of War? I actually have... Where the fuck did it go? I have the collection here. So I'm going to be starting those on a live stream soon. Risotto, welcome back. Transformers War... No, Boogie, but I'm looking for the Transformers games. Gears of War? Yes, Slipjaw. Gears of War is one of my favorite franchises. 10 years older? I just turned 29. Actually, December 31st, I turned 29. Sam, I appreciate you, bud. Yeah, I've been called a whole lot worse. I've been called a whole lot worse. I appreciate that, man. Azura's Wrath? No. 38? Yeah, pretty close to that 10 years, yeah. Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate that. Kathleen says no, so she didn't like the final season. I completely agree with you. You're killing me, Smalls. I know. But Azura's Wrath, that's a Zelda game, right? I haven't played any of the Zelda games. Import says he's negative 4 months, hasn't been born yet. Well, I appreciate you popping in the chat beyond the womb. Starting to lose my hair at 18. You? Dude, I haven't had hair for fucking ever. Capcom? It depends on the Capcom. Like Resident Evil, yes. The Street Fighters or whatever, no, I don't do those fighting games. It's its own game. Ah, I think I heard of it on side scrollers. I've never played it. So there's Wrath's Capcom. Risota's like, I was born in 1980. I'm 15 right now. Hey, according to Stranger Things, man. Just saying. Street Fighter 2, never played. Oh, dude, grew up on Halo. Marvel vs. Capcom and Tekken were on repeat. That's what I hear. That's what I don't like. It's the fighting games just kind of like repeats, reskins, or whatever. Xena says Stranger Things is just a live-action anime. Pretty much. Why is your name thunderducky in your profile picture? Okay. So the story is, I'll give you the short version because the chat's moving really fast and I don't want to miss anybody's comments. Even the haters. Used to play Capcom on my PS2. Resident Evil is pretty much what I like to play from Capcom. Okay. Short version. My sister was over to visit me and my brother when we were living in Tennessee. Me and the sister were roughhousing a bit. And I can't remember if I hit the table or she hit the table with her foot. And when we did that, the TV fell down and the screen cracked. And my brother got extraordinarily pissed. And he's like, why do you always got a thunderducky around? He was so pissed he didn't know what the fuck he was saying. So, yeah, that's kind of where. And then my sister challenged me to name the channel Thunderducky. My channel was called Uwu for like a month because my sister dared me. Okay. No, Panda, we were in Tennessee, not Alabama. Xena says, you cool dude, thanks for reading my comment. Absolutely. I stomped my feet and broke the TV? Yeah, probably. Probably. Here comes the blame games. Dallas, thank you. Dallas has my back. And Sam I am says, W story. Yeah. Yeah. Dudes, he was pissed. I think he was like going through the Harry Potter movies and he was binging them. Like he would watch all of them in pretty much one go, minus going to work. And then when he got home from work, he would sit and watch them again. Pretty much. Yep. Slipjaw. Yep. Pretty much. Yep. That's how sibling stuff goes. Yep. All right, guys. It is getting kind of late. I got to finish up this setup. I was going to record a video, but I don't remember what the fuck I was going to do. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I appreciate everybody who popped in, even the haters. Your watch time counts towards my goal. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you're liking, commenting, subscribing. I do play a lot of games when the streams actually work. That's the problem. Is actually getting the internet to fucking work because it's Spectrum. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this, and I appreciate everybody that popped in. And yes, Sam, you have a good night. Dallas, thanks to haters. Absolutely. All right, bye, guys.